Hey everyone, it's Albert with Spain on a Fork. And as always, it is so great to have you here, and I hope you're staying safe and healthy out there. Anyways, today we truly have such an exciting show, as we're making what I consider to be one of the best shrimp recipes out there. We're talking crispy fried shrimp, and we're going to serve them next to Spanish-style mayo alioli. This is known as Gambas Rebozadas con alioli de azafrán. And let me tell you, these shrimp have a crispy texture on the outside, with an incredible depth of flavors in the inside. The recipe is very easy to make, where there's no tricky techniques or special equipment needed. And the best part, it's all done in about 20 minutes. Folks serve these shrimp as a tapas appetizer, like they do in Spain, or even as a main course next to some roasted potatoes and a garden salad. Either way, it's the kind of food that's gonna fill your body with so much goodness. Alright, let's just dive right into this. I'm gonna heat a large fry pan with a medium heat. Important to use a medium heat here, nothing higher. Otherwise, the shrimp are gonna brown too quickly on the outside and not fully cook in the inside. And I'm going to add in 1 cup of sunflower oil, which is 240 milliliters. You can use other neutral oils here, such as canola, grapeseed, or even peanut oil. While the oil is heating, I'm going to add in 1 pound of shrimp over some paper towels, which is 450 grams, all in a single layer, and pat them completely dry. I'm using raw jumbo shrimp here that I bought frozen, thawed out, and already peeled and deveined. However, to make this recipe, you can use whatever shrimp you like. The most important thing, make sure you remove any of the excess water in the shrimp. That way, once you cook them, they're full of flavor. And then we'll season the shrimp with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper, and you just have to do this on one side. For the next step, I'm going to add in half a cup of all-purpose flour into a bowl, which is 60 grams, along with 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, which is 3 grams, half a teaspoon of sweet smoked Spanish paprika, which is 1.25 grams, and season with a kiss of sea salt and just a dash of some black pepper. And we'll mix the ingredients together. Then we'll crack in 2 large eggs into a separate bowl, season them with salt and pepper, and whisk the eggs until they're well mixed together. And finally, we'll add in 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs into a 3rd separate bowl, which is 60 grams, along with 1 teaspoon of dried parsley, which is 1 gram, and just a kiss of sea salt. And we'll mix the ingredients together. To bread our shrimp, first we'll start in the flour mixture, then into the egg wash, and finally into the breadcrumbs. And you want to make sure that at each stage, the shrimp are fully coated all around. Once all the shrimp have been breaded, let's move back to the fry pan. After heating the oil for about 10 minutes and it's nice and hot, we'll start adding in the shrimp. And you want to make sure they're on a single layer and evenly spaced out, so cook this in batches to not overcrowd the pan. And we're going to go for about 1 to 2 minutes per side here, or until the shrimp are golden fried all around. And as you finish each batch, transfer the shrimp into a dish with some paper towels. Once all the shrimp have been fried up, let's make our mayo alioli, which literally takes about 1 minute to put together. I'm going to add in 2 cloves of garlic that I roughly chopped into a mortar, along with a 1/4 teaspoon of saffron threads, which is 0.17 grams. Link where you can get the Spanish saffron I'm using from Golden Saffron in the description box below. And a pinch of sea salt. And using a pestle, we'll pound down on the ingredients until we end up with a paste-like texture. You can also use a food processor here, hand blender, or even a NutriBullet. Then we'll add in half a cup of mayonnaise, which is 120 grams. Squeeze in 1 teaspoon of fresh lemon juice, which is 5 milliliters. Drizzle in 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, which is 15 milliliters. And season with a kiss of sea salt and some freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a whisk until we end up with a beautiful creamy sauce. Then we'll transfer the mayo alioli into a serving dish, and then add the crispy fried shrimp around it. And as for the oil that's left in the pan, you just run it through a fine sieve. This is going to help clean the oil, that way you can use it on future recipes. Either way, check it out. Our crispy fried shrimp with a Spanish style mayo alioli is done. Easy to make, restaurant quality presentation, and all done in about 20 minutes. Let's give these a try and see how they turned out. Once again, folks, Gambas Rebozadas. This came out looking so good. Can't wait to try it. Here we go. Take one. Seriously. That crunch says it all. The inside, so many great flavors with the shrimp beautifully cooked. And of course that simple mayo alioli, taking the shrimp to another level. Easy to make, just a handful of ingredients. Give these a try at home. Once again, it's a tapas appetizer, and then as a main course next to some roasted potatoes and a garden salad. Either way, the kind of food that's gonna fill your body with so much goodness. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Juan Iturri, Rob Haskins, and Daniela Brandt. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button. Leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.